a symphony of healing. In a small cafe in Paris, overlooking the majestic Eiffel Tower, Mardoche walked the quiet streets, his guitar slung over his back. He had always been alone, moving from place to place, with only his music to keep him company. Mardoche had a past that weighed heavily on him, a past filled with lost dreams and broken promises. He had once been a promising musician, but life had taken a cruel turn, leaving him with nothing but his guitar and the songs he carried in his heart. Not far away, Bongiwe sat by the window of her tiny Parisian apartment, staring out at the rain as it drizzled over the city of lights. She had a piano in the corner, dusty and neglected. Bongiwe had once played with joy and passion, but now her music had been silenced by memories she wished she could forget. Her childhood had been difficult, marked by loss and hardship. Music had been her escape, but the pain in her heart had made it hard to find the melody again. One day, as Mardoche played his guitar near the banks of the Seine, a soft tune floated through the air. It was a melody he had never heard before, yet it touched his soul deeply. He followed the sound until he found himself standing outside a small cafe with large windows overlooking the Eiffel Tower. Inside, Bongiwe sat at an old piano, her fingers moving gracefully over the keys. She played with a mix of sorrow and hope, a blend that spoke to Mardoche's heart. Mardoche stood in the doorway, watching Bongiwe play. When she finished, he stepped inside, drawn to her music like a moth to a flame. He approached her slowly, unsure of what to say. Finally, he spoke. "Your music, it's beautiful," Mardoche said softly. Bongiwe looked up, surprised to see someone listening. "Thank you," she replied, her voice tinged with sadness. "I haven't played in a long time." Mardoche smiled gently. "I could tell, but the music is still there, waiting for you." Bongiwe hesitated, her fingers still resting on the keys. "Sometimes it feels like the music has left me," she admitted. "I lost it somewhere along the way." Mardoche sat down on a chair nearby, his guitar still in hand. "I know that feeling," he said quietly, "but maybe we can find it together." They talked for a while, sharing stories of their troubled pasts. Bongiwe told Mardoche about her childhood, the losses she had endured, and how she had once found solace in music. Mardoche opened up about his own struggles, the dreams he had lost, and how he had wandered from place to place, searching for something he couldn't name. As they spoke, a connection formed between them, a bond born of shared pain and a love for music. Mardoche suggested they play together, and Bongiwe hesitated at first, unsure if she could find the strength to play again. "I haven't played with anyone in years," Bongiwe said softly. Mardoche looked at her with understanding. "Neither have I, but maybe it's time to start again." Something in Mardoche's eyes gave her the courage to try. "All right," Bongiwe said, taking a deep breath. "Let's see what happens." They began to play, Mardoche on his guitar and Bongiwe on the piano. At first, their music was tentative, filled with the uncertainty of two souls who had forgotten how to trust. But as the notes flowed, something magical happened. Their melodies intertwined, creating a harmony that was both haunting and beautiful. The music they made together was like a conversation, each note a word, each chord a sentence. As the days passed, Mardoche and Bongiwe continued to play together. Their music grew stronger, more confident, and with it, their bond deepened. They found healing in the melodies they created, their shared passion for music bringing them closer than they had ever imagined. The pain of their pasts began to fade, replaced by the joy of creating something beautiful together. One evening, as they played a particularly moving piece, the Eiffel Tower sparkled in the night sky just outside the window. Mardoche looked at Bongiwe with a new light in his eyes. "I think we were meant to meet," he said quietly. Bongiwe smiled, her heart feeling lighter than it had in years. "I think so too." Mardoche reached out and took her hand gently. "Thank you for letting me play with you. It means more than you know." Bongiwe squeezed his hand in return. "No, thank you. You helped me find my music again." Their music became the heartbeat of the cafe, drawing people from all around to listen. But for Mardosh and Bongiwe, it was more than just music. It was a way to heal, to find love, and to rediscover the joy they had lost. As they played, their souls danced together, creating a symphony of healing and love. In each other's company, they found the strength to move forward, leaving the darkness of their pasts behind. And in the music they made, they discovered the beauty of life and the power of love.